Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. So in today's video we are going to be DIYing a TV stand. I'll insert a picture for you guys. I've been wanting to make one for the longest time, and I've tried looking for one on Facebook Market, but I've not been on the winning side because of the size that I've been wanting. So I was even opting to actually get a bookshelf, then because of the length of the bookshelves, and then just maybe try and cut the shelves out. But luckily I won. I got wood and I managed to create myself one. So we'll get to that. I'll show you guys how I did it. It was very easy. I took 2 days, assembled everything one day, then the next day I painted it. So without any time wasted, also guys, please don't forget to subscribe, to like and share the video if you are new on the channel, or if you're watching me for the first time. I hope you're gonna enjoy it. We do DIYs on a budget, and I normally go to homeware stores just to show you guys what's on stock. So please don't forget to hit on that subscribe button and notification bell. So let's get to the video, guys. So let's run through the items that you're going to need for this DIY, but I'll also insert on the description box exactly what we needed or what we used. So we needed some dowel center pins, some dowels which were 10 millimeters, some chalk paint, some legs for the table. What else did we need? We needed a drill and some drill bits and wood glue. We needed a ruler as well. Like I said earlier, I got reclaimed wood from Facebook Market, which I spent about 300 rands for the wood. I began to mark the wood as I was going to use 4 dowels for the joinery, so I had to divide the length of the wood in 4 equal parts where I'll have the same spaces in between. So after I had marked, I then used a drill bit, the smallest one. I think that is like 3 millimeters, if not 4, just to open the spots, to open some small holes on top. Before I used the actual size bit, which was 10 millimeters. And by the way, I didn't have the size. I have the drill bits that come in a pack. So for the wood, the biggest size I have is 8 millimeters. So I didn't check nicely that the dowel pins and the dowels were size 10 millimeters, so I had to go get that drill bit. When I got back from the stores, I then used that drill bit to open the pilot holes for the dowels. So I did that. When I was done, I did it on one of the wood pieces. So on the second one, that is where now I was going to use the dowel. As you can see here, the holes are smaller. When I had finished opening the bigger ones with this drill bit, with the bigger drill bit, where I had marked where I was going to stop, which was half of the dowel, I then used, after opening one of the one wood piece, I used, I'm going to show you now, I used the dowel center pieces to insert on the wood that is opened. This is to make your life easier when you are opening the holes on the second wood, because then it needs to match. So when you put the dowel center pins on this wood that you've already opened, and it's like you're trying to imprint the holes that you will need to open on the second piece of wood. On the imprints that have been made by the dowel center pins, it's where I drilled open with my 10 millimeters drill bit. When I was done, I put in some wood glue inside and then put in my dowels and put wood glue on both the wood pieces. Put the dowels on one piece, try to hammer it down with some wood, and then tried to put together, try to put the wood, two wood pieces together to make one wood piece.
Forgive me, guys. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense, but the video is self-explanatory. So I hope you'll get what I'm trying to say.
I told you I'm not here to mess around, and you've been acting too mysterious. You didn't think I'd go, but do you now? You never took me seriously. You don't have the time for me. I don't have the time to please you. I'll pack all your things away. You're welcome. But can't promise to got me out of work. I'm leaving and I'm never coming back. Don't wanna deal with you, don't wanna feel for you.
We are struggling here to put it to put the two pieces together, not because of it's not aligning, but because it's too high for us. So we decided to turn it and put it on the floor. It will be much easier for us to assemble it together and try and use this piece of wood that you see me holding is just to hammer it in. So this is how they were looking after I joined them. I put them outside so that the glue can dry. Whilst that was drying up, I measured some of the wood that was left for, I don't know if I must call them dividers, but then two pieces are going to be at the back supporting the two shelves, and then the other two will be inside. I'm not sure what to call them, guys, but you'll see when I'm done or when I'm trying to assemble what I'm talking about. When I was done cutting the 4 pieces of wood, I then sanded them down. And then when I was done, I then decided to, because remember those 2 pieces that I joined together, which made now 2 long pieces of wood. I think they were like 180 millimeters. I then put wood glue. Sorry, not wood glue, man. I filled them. I put wood filler. Whatever holes there were on the wood, I used this pine wood filler to fill all the holes. When the wood filler was dry, I then sanded down. Guys, I cannot be alone. I can't be the only one who dreads the sanding process. The 220 grades to 40, to starting from low and going to high, starting from 40 or 60, 80, 100, 120 to 200, 220. Guys, I can't. I think when it comes to that, I need to outsource. If you are like me and you wanted your screws to be countersunk, but then you don't have the countersink drill bit, don't despair. We can just do that using firstly, you're going to open the pilot holes with a small drill bit that is the size of your screws, and then you can use a bigger one so that the head of the screw can sink in, and people will not see on the finished product, they will not see the screws or the nails popping out. It's much neater. It makes your work very neat. A round of applause, guys. My stand is leveled. I can't believe I've did it, guys. So at this point it was at night, so we had to hold the work, brought the stand inside the house, and I began to feel the the nails, so that you will not be able to see that there are nails on the stand. I filled it with a wood filler. I sanded down for the last time, and then I painted using a foam roller, and I used chalk paint. Started to paint. The reason, remember guys, I'm not sure if I said this, but okay, I said it on the hole. I wanted this stand to be glossy, but now because of how pricey it was going to be for me to buy gloss paint and a primer, I opted to go for chalk paint. So because with chalk paint you don't need to prime your wood, which means then it's the cheaper way to paint. But then if you want like a clean finish, meaning if the stand or the item that you've just made for yourself will be in an area where it will be there's too much traffic, or like for instance in my space I have kids, so they'll obviously be touching the stand and having some prints on it. So when this is dried, I'll then put wax to seal it. I did 2 coats in total of the paint, and I was happy with how it turned out. When the paint was dried, I then marked where I was going to have the legs seated, drilled some pilot holes, and then fixed the legs, and I was done with my stand, guys. I was so happy with the outcome. Even the kids, when they came from school, my younger one, which is 4, he was so happy. He was like, wow, mommy, your dining room is looking so nice. This table is looking so nice. So I hope this video will encourage somebody to build, I don't know, maybe you've been wanting to build a stand or pedestals or a table or some shelves. You don't really need a lot of power tools. If you're buying wood from the retail shops like your Builders and your Leroy's and your Cash Build, you can have the wood cut for you. Then the only thing that you need to do is to assemble it, meaning you'll just need to have a drill. So guys, if you do try to make this stand or anything, guys, don't forget to tag me. Also guys, don't forget to follow your girl on Instagram. I am AHS_Portia. I'll leave the link in the description box as well. Also, to the guys that are following me that are not engaging with me, guys, please just say a hi, introduce yourself. I'd like to know who's part of the family. So thank you guys. Till next time. Bye.
Through the speakers, blue skies, blue waves, every day's a good day. Lazy Sunday afternoon, I'ma take Monday off too. Ooh, got me so in love with the summer days. Ooh, got me feeling dizzy from the summer haze. 'Cause we got the sunshine by the poolside.